Hi everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the village's newcomers. Today we've been invited down here to Citrus Grove to take a look at this beautiful courtyard villa behind us. It's the home of Jerry and Sandy. They bought this in 2021, August, so they've lived here over a year now. And the property values have gone up. They've made tons of improvements. And Jerry likes to say, this is his $400,000 fixer-upper. And he's going to take us around, show us the improvements they've made, and you can get an idea what one of these beautiful villas look like. Jerry, thank you so much for having us down here.
Well, I'm glad we finally able to get together and show this house, this beautiful home to you.
It's great to interview somebody that I won't forget your name during the interview.
Yeah.
But your nickname's Old Sarge. Why is that?
Right. Well, because I was in the military. I retired from the Army in 2006.
Wonderful. Well, as I told the viewers, we're here in front of this home. It's just gorgeous, and we're going to go in. But I noticed this driveway right off the bat. They don't come like this, do they?
No, it had to have it painted. Well, we did the front for $1,400, and they did the back for $1,600. But you
Wow.
have, of course, you got permission from architect committee before.
Yeah, now up where we live, you don't see painted driveways in the villa neighborhoods that much. If they are painted, they're very low key. Mm-hmm. But this is quite pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll take a look at your landscaping. Now, this is not the basic landscaping that comes with a home.
No, we had this put in. This cost $2,200 to put the rock in, get the straw out, and put all these plants in here.
They're very nice. I don't know the names of all these. I think I see some lantana. And we call these Blew My Minds, don't we, Linda?
That's what we do. Yep.
It looks really good. And you got these impressive robolinis. You got a couple of those?
Yes, two robolinis we bought from another place. They were $500 a piece, but you can see the size. It's pretty good for $500.
I love the robolinis, but they will stick you, Jerry.
Yeah. I have to wear gloves when I trim them.
You have to wear gloves. Nice. So you've upgraded the basic landscaping. You upgraded the driveway. Anything else outside?
In the back, there's more landscaping that we did. You know, more rocks, more plants, and it was all part of this $2,200.
Okay, well, let's go take a look.
Okay. This is a setup of most courtyard villas here. And like I said, we had this landscaping done. Gave us a good deal. We bought a lot of the plants ourselves, and he brought the other half. But this is what a yard looks like.
There's your air conditioning unit right there. And now these plants, would these be yours or your neighbor's?
Mine. So the property line is right where the house comes down.
Okay, so in a villa, your property ends where the other fellow's house begins.
Yes, and they have the right to come over here if they need to, you know, repaint or anything like that. It's no problem with this neighborhood.
Okay, great. I see you have a flagpole.
Yep, got a
Now
flagpole.
we get questions about flagpoles all the time. Now, did you have to get, oh, you got the Notre Dame Fighting Irish flag, yeah.
Yes, you have to ask permission. You have to send the ARC committee a plot map and tell them exactly how tall the flag is going to be and where it's going to be in the yard.
I see. And you've got some lovely trees sprinkled all around.
Yeah, we lost a couple in the early frost, but they're working.
And I'm seeing muley grass, Jerry. We just learned that word.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's, I don't know if you call that in bloom or what, but it's really pretty when the red tufts get on it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So here's the other side of your yard. Back here we can see the fence. Very private, very good for a pet. Do you have a pet?
No, we're fighting the urge to get another dog.
Do you want one? Get Gizmo's ready. No.
That's nice. And you have this big patio right here.
Yeah.
And your driveway man went ahead and painted that for you.
Right.
Super nice. And there's Sandy. She's come out.
Hi,
Sandy.
I was hiding in the house.
Thank you for letting
He
us come
gets me involved in this.
see your beautiful home. Look how well
Thank
dressed
you.
these guys are.
I know.
Beautiful.
You look like Florida.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting us come in.
Oh, no problem.
Beautiful so far. I'm looking at all this landscaping, and you have a nice touch. Did you pick out all these plants?
More him than I help, but he loves this stuff, landscaping.
It is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you. This robolini was actually the one that was out front, and what we didn't know was that it was like a bush. So I thought it was a bush. So when the guy brought the robolinis, he said, "You know that's a robolini." I says, "No, I don't." He says, you have to cut it. So then he showed me how to cut it, and then
So you did get one Robolini with your
Yes.
basic landscape
Yes,
package,
that one
which is
did.
nice, because that will grow into a beautiful plant just like those others out front, but that's a nice spot for it right
Yeah.
there.
And that tree there was out front, and so instead of throwing it away, the landscaper says, well, I'll just put it back here for you for free. So he did that.
Well, it's nice to get a contractor that you can work with. So,
Right.
well, do you mind if we go in and take a look?
Oh, let's go take a look. So when we first moved in, this lanai was all screened in. Well, whenever it rained, the water would just pour in there. So we had the idea to get the gutters, which was, I think, $1,200, $1,300 for the gutters all the way around the house. And so that didn't work. The water still went in, so we glassed in the lanai, which was $5,500, and you had like a 4-month wait, something like that.
Wow.
They had to measure and order and all that stuff. And what we didn't realize, they have this courtesy motion light here, which is great, but there's only one thing wrong. It shines directly into her bedroom. So we taped it over.
Well, you're a very nice neighbor to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised by the cost of this glassing in of your lanai. That seems
Yeah.
very reasonable.
Yeah, it's real, and all the glass moves and opens and all that stuff.
Sweet.
So it was worth the money. The gate closed on its own.
Automatic gate.
Yeah. This is a tankless water heater, and we like it. It works good, and we had to have it once a year. You have it cleaned or flushed out, and so there's people around here that do it cheaper, but we got the guy that put it in to do it. You know, it was $150, but at least it's it's under
Cleaned out
warranty.
once a year.
Yeah, cleaned out once a year.
And all the homes have these external water heaters,
Yes.
and you don't have a tank in the house.
No.
None of these homes down here do.
No.
Okay. Sandy, I want to ask you, I'm looking at your garage door and it's really pretty. Linda loves this effect. It looks like a carriage house door.
Yeah.
Did you guys add the decorative hinges?
No, we didn't, but the builder put them on, but back home we did add it to our garage, which they were just magnets. And you slap them right on there and nobody could tell the difference.
Yeah, that's nice. So that was actually included.
Yeah.
Okay. I like your entryway. It's covered. You can sit out here and be out of the sun or the rain and sit in your chairs there. Ma and Pa right there.
That's right.
Really pretty. So tastefully decorated.
Thank you.
That's Sandy's gift.
And we have the fall decorations.
Yeah, I love the fall.
This is the one room I got to decorate, so you might notice my touch here. A little bit of baseball stuff and just we use it as the office, that's all.
Look at these figures. Hey, I remember this. This is the Big Red Machine. I see Johnny Bench and Dave Concepcion and Cesar Geronimo, George Foster and Tony Perez. You got Joe Morgan. Man, what a neat, Pete Rose. Love it. 1990 World Champions. Excellent. And over here I see your wall. These are decorations you had?
Yeah, awards I received, yeah. And my daughter drew that picture above, which was pretty good.
Somalia, 1993.
Very impressive.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
My mother died from leukemia, so I started running these races to raise money for leukemia. It's 26 miles, you raise $2,600, they send you to the marathon. Well, I had done several of them, and I raised over the amount. So I had like $3,600 left, and I said, well, where's the next one? They said, Hawaii. And Sandy says, you're not going to Hawaii without me. So she trained and went with me and did the marathon.
Wow.
And we had a good time.
Oh my gosh, of course. Oh my gosh.
So you ran a marathon as well?
Well, ran and walked. I wasn't quite as good as
26.2 miles?
Yes, 26.2 miles.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah.
This is your third bedroom, and I noticed that you have a sofa, but it's actually a sofa sleeper, and it pulls out into, you could sleep 4 people in here?
Well, yeah, it could be 4 little kids. But our grandsons came, we pulled that out, and they both slept. One slept on top and the other on the bottom.
So this is the third bedroom, put to good use.
Yeah.
I know somebody else that is really wanting to do the same thing.
Thinking about it pretty hard.
Come on in here. Welcome to our home.
Oh, yeah. This is a great room, a large open space, and you have your kitchen right here.
Yep.
Very similar to the Alden Bungalow lifestyle home that we stayed in. Love your colors.
That's Sandy's decorations.
Got a big island.
The calendar on the refrigerator is like mine. Every day's got something on it. It's like filled.
I told him we need a bigger calendar for the squares.
I hear ya.
Yeah.
And this is your dining area. Of course, you have a bar that people can sit right here.
Bar stool, more room.
And that's a sliding door out to your side patio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we put a
Oh, I gave him the.
we put the tin on that. There's a company that puts tin on this glass because we don't like those old whatever those
Veneer blinds.
blinds. We wanted those out of here, so we had this company come in. They put tin on here. It was like $150, so the heat doesn't come in, and during the day people can't see in. At night they could, but during the day they can't.
Oh, very nice. And it's not noticeable from in here,
No,
other than the fact that you don't get the glare.
right.
Right.
Like I told Linda, we decided to just pull the Band-Aid off and just do everything at once. Get it over with.
Yeah, I agree.
All this stuff up top is what we call from the craft store.
Rustic Rose. He calls it the craft store.
We know the rustic rose.
Sandy.
Well, somebody has a great touch with the decorating. Let me just tell you that.
Yeah, that's Sandy.
I notice you have crown molding throughout the house. Now, that is not in the basic build here in the Villages, is it?
No. We just recently had that put on too with the Cornice.
$1,300.
$1,300 to.
Crown molding and whatever that thing is was $500.
Is that a Cornice?
I keep calling it corn hash, but
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't know what it
nice.
was till she got
It's
it.
a new word we learned down here too.
Crown molding is a nice touch. It really gives the place an elegant feel.
Yeah.
More of an elegant feel.
Yeah. And this is our lanai, which we had glassed in. The glass all slides down. All 4 panels slide down, or they can open up in the middle, whichever ones you want to do. And like I said, I think I said there's $5,500, but we have checked it after every rain, and we've never had a leak.
That's great.
So,
And I'm noticing your fence from outside. You have a really good amount of privacy here.
yeah, total privacy. Great for a dog.
And that back wall right there, that's, I don't know how tall that is. That's about 9 feet tall, isn't it?
And that's Megasin back there, which we rarely ever hear. All the trucks go by there. We might see the top of the truck, but we don't hear it in here.
Okay, this is the master bedroom. It's pretty good size. We had this painted also.
And this is a Charlotte model.
Charlotte model, yes.
Yeah, you have a lot of room between this wall, your dresser, and the bed.
Yeah.
Very good. Got a side table by the bed. That's a king-size bed, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good-sized room. And up here, what is this? Is this a window?
Yep. It's another one of those little side windows.
Plantation Shutters.
Yeah.
Did you have those added?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice and dark and private. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm so glad that you're doing this show because that's what people want to know.
Yeah.
When we add these things, how much or approximately how much. So it's way above and beyond for you to share that with us. And thank you so much.
Yeah, it's one of those things that $4,300 and they come and they measure and they do, a very professional job and you think, I don't know about it. But once they put them in, you think, yeah, it was worth every penny. And they swing open to clean. Not that I was really worried about that, but
I like Plantation Shutters a lot. Yeah.
But it worth every penny to get it done.
This is one of my favorite parts of the house. the bathrooms and closets. I don't know why, but.
Okay, here we go.
And especially this color. Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't tell if it's pink or coral.
It's like a coral.
Yeah.
It's
oh wow.
vintage
Very
coral,
nice.
they called it.
Vintage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This
you got
is-
a him and a her closet.
Yeah, and a storage. Well, you know, the house is small, so.
Yep, we know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I like this.
Nice big shower.
Very pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, that's big.
Toilet area.
Look at this. It looks like a spa. Jerry, look. They have a spa. Kind of like that a lot.
Do you like my sign?
Yeah, yeah. When all else fails, take a bath. Lovely. Very nicely done. And where does this go?
Okay, this goes to another bedroom on the right, and a laundry room on the left, and another bathroom. So if you want to come in here, I couldn't reach the light up there.
Oh.
So, yep, second bedroom, I guess you'd call it.
This is beautiful.
Queen size bed. I mean, it's plenty of room.
Perfect. It's perfect. I love the decor, the coastal decor. And then we have this little room here is the
It's the bathroom,
bathroom,
the guest bathroom.
guest bath.
If you want to come in, it's pretty good size too for a guest bath.
Did you choose all the colors, or did it?
I did. Yeah, I did. Me and Jerry.
Yeah, very pretty.
And here we have our laundry room.
Alexa, fold the laundry. Yes, if she only could, right?
She doesn't listen, though. Just like kids.
Thank you both for the lovely tour. I cannot tell you, we have not seen a more beautifully decorated home in the Villages.
Really?
Just
Thank
gorgeous.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
You are from Ohio,
Cincinnati, Ohio, yes.
Cincinnati, and you came here and you were looking for a home. Tell us the story of that process.
Well, I had looked for 3 years while at work in my spare time. And then I brought Sandy down here on a, what was it? It was a vacation?
No, it was a lifestyle.
It was a lifestyle visit, but I mean, she wasn't that interested until we got down here. And then things changed after that. And the plan was to keep our, we bought a condo up there to go back for 3 months, 4 months every year. And the longer we were here, the less we were going to go back. And we ended up going back and selling it.
Do you remember that aha moment when you came and you thought, wow, I love this place?
That was before I even got here.
He was watching videos of you guys and the Villages.
Yeah, I remember when you got your first 1,000 viewers. I was so.
But I was like you. I heard you talk about how you thought it was. I thought it was like a square bunch of condos, a pool in the middle, and people playing cards, and old people in the pool. I said, I don't want to live around old people.
For us, I think the first time we said wow was when we drove down Torch Lake Drive and saw all those beautiful golf carts.
Yeah.
I had never seen anything like that.
Yeah. And the
Just
trees
amazing.
and golf courses, because I come from a golfing family, and it was like, ooh, this is beautiful.
So you looked around for a couple years before.
We had a lifestyle visit, and then COVID hit. So it was a year and a half or something before we came back.
Yeah.
And we had talked to our realtor, who you're familiar with, and said, listen, we already did a lifestyle visit. And he says, don't worry about that. And I said, we're coming back and we're not leaving till we buy. So it was tough. We lost out on a couple houses, but literally this whole street, they sold one side in one day and one side in the other. So we come in 32nd, and then we came in 4th, and then I think the 3rd day we came in 1st on this house.
Well, we do share the same village's agent. That's Steve and Barbara Lightbody.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they served us some cherry Kool-Aid one day, and next thing you know, we owned a home down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're so glad they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you bought this home in August of 2021.
Yes.
So you've been here about 14 months
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah.
Right.
You spent, and I know that you volunteered this information, $327,000 on the home,
Yes.
which would cost a great deal more than that today as the homes have already risen.
Right. Yeah.
And it looks like you put a tremendous amount of money into the home, but you told me it's about $24,000.
Yeah, it came out, it's 23,700. We have it all written down. So, you know, we spent a lot less than I thought we did once I started making this list, you know. Even the expensive stuff was was well worth the money, I should say, you know. The glass is $5,500, but once it put in, you're just like, wow, that was good. You know?
Well, hopefully you're here to stay, but I'm going to tell you, your home shows really beautifully. It has a real expensive and quality feel to it.
Thank you.
And I can tell you're happy with it.
Yeah. And I think that's you know, you hear we have a neighbor that's moved 5 times and some that moved 2 or 3 times, and we actually have somebody here that's moved across the street. And so the thing is, the money to be made on the house is enormous, but now we have these friends, we have these neighbors, that makes it harder than anything to move.
Yeah.
So.
And plus, being in the Army, we moved all the time. And I'm just like, let's stay settled
Let's
for
stay.
once.
Yeah.
Have you joined any groups, or what have you done to be social in this new neighborhood, new lifestyle?
I do water aerobics like 3 times a week, a Zell, and we have electric bikes, and I haven't joined like a lot of clubs or well, I've had 2 back surgeries, so I don't do too much of the pickleball and jerking around kind of type stuff.
Yeah.
So and I'm golfing like pitch and putt, trying to get back into it because I just had my back hurting last week, just a little movement and it went out, but
Yeah, she's got to be careful.
yeah.
Do you golf,
Yeah.
Jerry?
Yeah, I golf every Sunday and every Wednesday, and then maybe another day during the week. I golf every day, but you know I don't want to make her a golf widow. But I usually walk every morning and then swim every morning before breakfast. But you know we're still doing important things here. My neighbor and I our goal is to play all the executive courses in a rapid period. So, you know, these are important things. We're down to 4 left.
Oh, excellent.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And can't you think about how great it feels that you know back home in your state, back home, you won't be doing any of this.
No.
This is something that you're going to do here. It's unique, and it's a lifestyle that you would never have had back home.
I know. You say you're going to do this and that, but when you're home and just, you know, it doesn't happen.
No.
Especially all this golfing.
Free.
Yeah.
Like, how, you know, since you came here, you didn't golf like
No.
back home
No.
once a year or twice a year?
Last year I golfed 1 round. The year before I golfed no rounds.
Yeah.
So, but
And the golf clubs were dusty. The cobwebs.
You are so welcoming, and we appreciate the opportunity to come in. Excellent record keeping, and that's going to help a lot of people that watch our show.
Yeah.
all right.
So we thank you for letting us come in and talk with you today.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Thank you.
That was so informative.
Beautiful, beautiful home, and so much information on how to redo the house.
You know what my favorite thing was?
What's that?
That fighting Irish flag in the backyard.
You were pretty excited about that.
Excellent presentation, and the way he kept track of his expenses is going to help a whole lot of people.
Sure will.
Look what they gave us. Check this out. How about that, huh?
Yes,
That
I
is
love
really
that.
awesome. This Air Force,
Yes.
just like our youngest son.
Oh,
It
Tanner.
looks a little bit like Tanner.
It looks like him. It does.
Thank you so much. That is fantastic. Again, so nice of them to have us in their home. We hope you learned a lot. We did. And one thing I learned is these villas are nice.
They're beautiful. I kind of want one too.
I love it. And I wonder if we could get Sandy to come over and help us decorate our
I
lanai.
think she needs to help us.
Yeah, I would say so.
If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends. Until next time.
See you when you get here.